I'm Andrew Levine, the CEO of Koinos Group, and today I'm extremely excited to announce that Koinos version 2 is now live on testnet. Koinos version 2 is a massive leap from version 1, which was intended primarily to test the Koinos blockchain framework. As the world's first truly general-purpose blockchain, the Koinos blockchain framework, or KBF, is a whole new way of building blockchains that is inherently feeless and infinitely upgradable. This fundamentally novel approach, which is the first blockchain built on a microservice architecture, the ultimate in modularity, made extensive testing extremely important. Thanks to its modular upgradability, any blockchain built on the KBF will be able to improve itself at a far more rapid rate than any other blockchain out there, allowing them to iterate to greatness. V2 is already well beyond Ethereum in many ways. It has high-performance WASM smart contracts and a contract development toolkit, so developers can finally create and upload smart contracts on Koinos using the very same CLI wallet they would use to send and receive test tokens. A lot of work has been done to make this the most advanced CLI out there, but the most significant upgrade is this new ability to interact with smart contracts directly through the CLI using commands. This means that developers and users won't need to download and learn to use a different application just to use Koinos smart contracts as they do on most other blockchains. This makes smart contracts more accessible than ever. The CLI can now even be used by blockchain developers like Koinos Group to push in-band upgrades to the blockchain itself. But what developers have been patiently waiting for is the ability to build free-to-use dApps on Koinos, which is why we're excited to announce that V2 now has Mana. The Mana system smart contract is the core technology that allows Koinos to have free accounts, free transfers, and free smart contracts. Alongside modular upgradability, we think Mana is one of the most innovative developments in the blockchain space since Vitalik Buterin invented the concept of gas for Ethereum, which is why we're insanely excited to announce the release of the Mana white paper. You can find a link to that in the description below. Like gas, Mana is a solution to the halting problem and blockchain spam. But unlike gas, Mana takes things to a whole new level as a totally feeless solution to that problem. Mana will prove that it's possible to deliver the same kind of world computer with no fees and no barriers to entry, finally delivering a blockchain with a mainstream user experience. But Mana isn't just an alternative to fee-based blockchain designs, it is a superior solution to blockchain resource management. Mana allows for more efficient use of network resources and provides more dynamic and scalable pricing through opportunity costs, all while providing a user experience that is more than tolerable. It's engaging and fun like a game. Finally, by removing friction from Koinos, Mana allows for frictionless markets for digital assets. Frictionless markets are efficient markets, which means lower prices to end users, allowing Koinos to deliver even more value to people all over the world. Originally, Koinos leveraged EOS VM, which claimed to support VM instruction counting, but didn't. We always strive to ensure that Koinos components are as generalized as possible, require as little upkeep as possible, and are not dependent on a single entity for maintenance. That's why we made the decision to switch to a new VM developed by one of the most experienced blockchain VM development teams in the world. That VM is called Fizzy. Not only did we make the switch to Fizzy, which is actually faster than EOS VM, we also developed a VM manager which abstracts the VM implementation so that Koinos can rapidly shift to new and better VMs when they come to market, giving it yet another degree of flexibility. Google's protocol buffers, or Protobuf, was always a potential serialization solution that we were evaluating because of its high performance, efficiency, and fantastic language support. In a perfect demonstration of why it's always best to integrate widely adopted and independently maintained open source software, during the very same time that we were developing Koinos, a new library was released called Embedded Proto that turned Protobuf into the ideal solution. Embedded Proto generates types quite similar in size to Koinos types by ignoring all the Protobuf features that aren't needed within smart contracts. Using this library gives us the best of both worlds, allowing Koinos to benefit from all that Protobuf has to offer for microservices and client libraries where size isn't an issue, while not having to pay the cost of Protobuf in smart contracts. Protobuf already gives us incredible language support now for free. Thanks to Protobuf, Koinos already supports developing microservices in C++, embedded C++, Golang, JavaScript, and Python. The other valuable insight we gained from V1 was that the performance of the P2P microservice did not meet our standards. The new P2P is much smaller and much easier to add features to, which is why it's already even more feature-rich with checkpointing and sophisticated error handling that'll increase the stability of the network. Most importantly, the new P2P is already faster than the old. As you can see, Koinos has evolved so much since V1. V1 allowed us to test the Koinos blockchain framework and validate whether it really could serve as a new foundation for a truly decentralized and truly accessible future filled with rapidly evolving and frictionless blockchains. We now know that it can. V2 of the testnet is the next stage in the evolution of Koinos. With its new P2P, Protobuf, Fizzy, the contract development toolkit, and an advanced CLI now in place, Koinos is ready to evolve into its ultimate form, the Koinos mainnet. If you'd like to help Koinos evolve, you can follow a link to the testnet in the description. And if you'd like to learn more about Koinos, go to koinos.io. Let the evolution begin.